Hello, hello, hello. I'm going live. My name is Danae McDonald. Hashtag Pirate Keto. So, tonight, Facebook has a real close view of me. Real close. You guys are real close. Ooh, you know what? I got an idea for Facebook over here. Woo! Getting inventive. Sort of. Sort of getting inventive. Sort of. Over here, Facebook. You know, I'm having trouble with propping up my tablet. That's really the biggest problem. And I go live on my tablet on Facebook, and it's just really frustrating. So Facebook, I apologize. My husband's going to have to dick around with this for a minute while I just go live. And he's going to dick around with Facebook, and everybody else will have a stable view here. Alright, so we're doing burgers that I have seasoned with this Famous Dave's rib seasoning. This is 1 carbohydrate on here. And that's all we care about, right? Is 1 carbohydrate. They don't see it, but no, that's not working. That's not working sitting there. Oh, you know what? He's gonna hold it until I give us a box. I'm gonna talk about my box here that I just got. And where's my scissors? I had them. Hey Pam, nice to see you on here. Alejandro, thank you for joining me. If I see you, I will call you out and say hello. Alright, so this is my smart chip. Thank you to all of my customers for being there for me all the time. I got some new things. I got some chocolate protons. I got some Mitoplex, which I am sorely out of. And then I got some acai, blueberry acai. And so what I've been looking forward to ever since I got it are these chocolate protons. I really have been dying to try them. So, to alleviate my husband of his Facebook woes, we're going to give him a box to put the stand on. He is here being a trooper, holding up the Facebookers.
Find a better solution in general.
We do have to find a better solution in general, but you know, it was the solution I had in the moment. It was the solution I had. And didn't even have a solution. What? It's not even a solution. Still not. No, Mike. No, I'm using that stand. That's my recipe stand.
You're not using the stand.
Poor Facebook people. This still isn't going to work. Can you come and try and work this with? Go around, please.
I can just hold it. Do your thing. I am supporting you, contrary to what your TikTok says.
He feels like he has to prove himself now because I posted a video. Because I posted. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't post the video on TikTok about everybody else being unsupportive of my business because they don't really understand me. But you know what? I don't care if y'all don't understand me and me supporting my business and trying to pay off everything. Look, you're not helping. You're not helping. You know how. There. I'm out of here. Bye. Alright, here we go. Alright, so thank you for my customers who are supporting me, and alright, I know you're in Michigan, your favorite place. I'm so happy for when you are in Michigan. It makes me happy for you, Pam. I'm so happy. Hi Dana, thank you for joining me. So I just got some new flavors. Actually, one new flavor I've never tried. That's the chocolate protons. So I'm going to have that with my strawberry peach. From what I've been told from my friend Paz, this tastes like strawberry, chocolate covered strawberries. So I'm going to try it. And I'm also making Zucchini Tots. This is straight from a recipe out of a keto cookbook that I purchased. So now you get to see me not only cook it, but you also can recreate it for free because I purchased the cookbook to be able to pass on my knowledge of it to everyone else. So this is chocolate. That's the strawberry peach. Woo! Strawberry peach, and this is the chocolate protons. If you don't know what protons are, that's a protein powder with ketones in it. So just like, you know, a lot of people take protein powders, you know, for whatever reason they take protein powders. I don't take protein powders for protein powders. I drink this because I love my ketones. So it already smells good. God, the chocolate already. So I've got 2 cups of shredded zucchini over here in my bowl. So when you shred your zucchini, of course, you're going to want to cut off the ends, you know, the stems and stuff. And then go ahead and throw it in like a cheese shredder. You can shred it like by hand with a cheese shredder. And you're going to salt it with some salt, and walk away for 15 minutes. That's going to draw out the salt in the vegetables. If you are a tomato lover like me and like to eat tomatoes with salt like I've always done for my entire life, you'll see how the longer it sits with the salt on it, the more juicy your plate becomes, right? It starts bleeding everywhere. So that's the same premise here, is you're drawing out the salt out of the vegetable. So once your vegetable is nice and salty, not like a lot of salt because you don't want to salt it for seasoning. You're just salting it to draw the water out. Hold on. Oh yeah, chocolate covered strawberries it is. Paz Johnson, thank you. Dang, Paz, thank you for recommending that. That is like so freaking good. Ooh, that's so freaking good. Okay, so we've got 2 cups. 2 cups of zucchini, shredded zucchini that has been salted and dried. I used 4 or 5 paper towels to sop up the water from the bowl. So nice and dry here, right? And then we're going to go in with 1 tablespoon of coconut flour and dust it. And then you're going to coat it nice and well in the coconut flour. And then you're going to have, sorry, I'm a hot mess. I'm always a hot mess. This is why I call my series the shipwreck, because, you know, I'm a shipwreck. I'm a hot mess. So let me get my eggs. So I got the coconut flour. Toss it well with the coconut flour. 1 tablespoon of coconut flour to 2 cups of this shredded zucchini that is well drained. No moisture in there. Alright, so now we're going to add the eggs. We're going to add cheese. And then we're going to add onion and paprika. Now, so I made this the other night already. I've already tested this recipe, so I am already very happy with it. However, my husband doesn't like onions. I don't know why. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. He just doesn't. He doesn't like onions. So instead of the half a cup of finely chopped onion, I'm only using half a cup. And I'm making up the difference because he doesn't like the onion. It's just too strong for him. It's not really. Oh! We lost the fork. It's okay. So I'm making up the difference with the half a cup of onion with the rest half cup. I've got half a cup, so that's up for those math majors. That's a quarter cup. of onion, and then I'm making up the rest with chicken, shredded chicken, because my husband just wasn't fond. Here you go, dog. He wasn't real fond of the onions, so I'm just going to do that. So now I'm going to go with half a cup of onion. If you like onion, just go with half a cup of onion. And I am already serving it with burgers, so you don't need to do the chicken like I'm doing. I'm just doing it as a filler. And then we've got 1 cup of cheese. Then we have 2 eggs. And I've already pre-mixed them here. I'm going to mix up my dry ingredients first before I add these eggs. Now, I did learn the hard way the other day that I didn't season this quite what I wanted to season it the other day. Are you okay? So I'm going to add some pepper. And it just the only thing it calls for on this recipe for seasoning is the smoked paprika. Get out of the kitchen, little dog. So I'm going to add a couple of flares of my own. We season the meat with this, so I'm going to season this with it. This is a famous Dave's recipe. You just saw me season my, I think you saw me do that, but I'm going to season this with this famous Dave's recipe, whatever, rub, because it really was calling for some seasoning. In addition to the 1 teaspoon, don't go with a tablespoon, that would be a mistake, of smoked paprika. And I'm going to, before I add in my egg, I'm going to mix around these seasonings, get all of this flavors going on here. Woo! I smell it in my nose. I'm going to sneeze. It's coming, I smell it. The smoked paprika smells so good. Okay. Oh, told you so. I knew it was coming. All right. Here we go. And now, if you have, so in order to do this recipe, you're going to do this recipe with a mini muffin tin. Mini muffin tin. Don't make the mistake that my husband originally thought, and he got out the regular muffin tins. This is for mini muffin tins. The regular is going to cook way longer, and it's not for this recipe. Okay, it's not for this recipe. So, here's our mini muffin tin. Can you get the spray out for me, husband? Gosh, this is so good. So good. Chocolate covered strawberries. Oh, thank you. Now I need paper towel because I just spilled some ketones. We're gonna have fat-inducing. No, that just tastes weird. That just tastes weird. All right, here we go. This one's really good. I don't know what I did to make such a mess all over the lid to be all over my face, but I don't care because it's like really good. It tastes like chocolate covered strawberries for real. Thank you, Kaz. I'm gonna tag her in this video too because it was brilliant. Ooh, sorry guys, blocking your view over here. All right, there we go. All right, so here's the mixture. It looks very casserole-y, right? So I'm just gonna, if you have like a scooper, a scoop might make it easier to do more even scoops here. Now the oven, you're gonna set the oven to 400 degrees. And we really did enjoy these tater tots. They're called Zucchini Tots. We really did enjoy these the other night. So good. The whole I had a friend over. She really enjoyed them. I mean, she knew to keto eating. She knew to healthy eating like that, and substituting, healthy foods, vegetables for carbohydrates. If you are new to this kind of eating, I've got a really great group. Drop group in the comments below if you want to add. If you want to join our group where we not only share recipes, but we share victory stories of low carb victories, people who are drinking ketones as well. Sorry, I'm not watching the comments quite right now because I'm just focusing on getting all of these in here. I didn't want to say the wrong word for it. Any of those dirty minds out there to go, I've been hanging out with the wrong people. They're bad. They're bad, naughty people online, making all sorts of references. Man, you ate all your dinner. You promised. Good job. I'm so proud of you, my son. You do a little dance. Do a little dance. Alright, so I already know I've overfilled a lot of these already. Look, I can see. I overfilled some of these. You don't even want to fill them because they're gonna ooze over. It's got cheese in it, so if cheese melts, and of course it just gets everywhere. So don't overfill it. I'm redistributing the goods around the pan. Ooh, that one's way too full here. So is this one. I do this all the time. I'm like, oh, I filled it up way too much. I gotta redistribute everything. Alright, so got a little bit more. Gosh, that chocolate covered strawberry ketones is so good. I just want to drink that all night. But if I drink ketones all night, there'll be no point because you only need one to be in ketosis. I don't need all to drink them all night. You only need one to be in ketosis for 4 to 6 hours. They're so good though. So good. All right. I have spread around the love all over the plate, all over the pan. So we're gonna put this in for. All right. So. You do this whole song and dance, and then you're going to put it in the 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. Here we go. And it was really good, guys. Really good. 15 minutes. Timer. All right. Start. Timer, go. Timer, 1, 2, 3, go. All right. So. I like to clean up as I go. Always clean up as you go. It's probably kind of like one of my. And cleaning up for me means put it in the sink, and I'll clean it up later. Who's with me? I do an extensive cleaning, like wiping down the counters and. Because I'm a hot mess, and I just make a mess out of everything, so I gotta clean up after myself, otherwise I'll frustrate everybody coming behind me. So, alright, so that's called the Zucchini Tots. That'll be ready in 15 minutes. I got that recipe from the Ketogenic Cookbook. They also have paleo recipes, all sorts of stuff. One of the recipes I got in here was for a barbecue sauce. Oh, so sad. Did you have a boo-boo? Is it a boo-boo? Yeah, it's a boo-boo. So, one of the last things I wanted to part you with is just a small story time. Very few people outside of the most, outside of the people that know me really, really well, know that I worked at a coffee shop. A lot of people know that how much I love coffee. I love coffee. But very few people in my current circle, as far as I know that I worked for a coffee shop. So, I worked for a coffee shop for several years, and one of my favorite things that I love to boast about is that I learned how to do latte art. So I know how to do latte art, I know how to make foam, I know how to use an espresso maker, I know how to use the tamper, with espresso, all of that stuff. So, yeah, so that's one of my kids are making all sorts of noise. I hope you know that that's just kid life. So yeah, I was a barista for several years. I know how to make latte art. I saw this guy he posted something from Dubai, and he posted, this espresso with his face on it. His face on the cup, like on the coffee cup. Okay, so knowing how coffee is made, and I know that this is not possible to be able to do by hand, so I know they're screen printing it on there with cinnamon instead of actually like with latte art, which if you see real latte art, it's a design made through the espresso with the foam in the coffee. It's not a screen, it's not put on, it's not a painting, it's not anything like that. So that's my little tidbit, my little information about me today before I jump off. I will be posting photos as usual of my completed tater tots. We've got our burgers here. I'm going to wrap this in lettuce, and I'm going to have our zucchini tots tonight. Thank you for joining me. And I am going to be expiring my St. Patty's Day special by the end of tonight, because obviously St. Patty's is over. So I'm not going to be offering my up cups after tonight. If you want a St. Patty's Day up cup, order it today. And if you want some of these new chocolate croutons and you want some chocolate covered strawberries, hit me up. I will sell you some trials on that. Love you guys, and have a wonderful night.